Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me out there? Mic check, 1 2. What's good, people? Mic check. Looks like I should be good. What's good? What's good? Jeremiah, what's up? Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you being here, yo. All right, good. I'm glad you guys could hear me. Let's get some fire emojis in the chat. Let's get this started. We're gonna run through some of the share your music, and we're gonna get right into the sample flips for July. And we know who's in here. Let me see some fire emojis. Where y'all tuning in from? Mark L, what's good? Good to see you here. Should be a good live. We got a couple of submissions in for this month. Hope you guys are doing good. Leon Banks, what's good, yo? Saya, what are you doing? What's good, man? Good to see you here too. Leon Banks, this fire emojis. Thank you, man. All right, so yeah, we're about to get started. It's funny that Saya is one of the first ones inside of the share your music section, so all good. All right, we got New Hampshire in the house. Saya with the fire. Let's go. From OK and hot. All right, Oklahoma in the building, yo. Oh, all the way from Belize. Oh, that's what's up. I got some family. My wife is actually half Belizean. It's a trip that I'm supposed to be making, but we'll see. Hopefully soon we'll get a chance to do that. Take a trip out there. Appreciate you guys, man. All right. So I don't want to keep you guys here all night. We're not gonna, be here all night. So let's get started with the shared music, as we always do on the sample flips. All right. Happy to have you guys here. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. I do this for you guys, man. I hope you guys really enjoy this YouTube channel. And if you're a Reaper, Learning Reaper is the channel for you for sure. Try to do a lot more on this channel. Hopefully get some more suggestions inside of the Discord to make it more lively, because right now it's kind of slow. There's things that pop up here and there, but want to make it a little bit more interesting. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's what's up. I can't really deal with the heat though, man. I'm not a person that likes heat. Like right now, my fan is going, and that's why I use the lavalier mic, because it doesn't pick up the fan. Because if I use my other mic, it'll pick up the fan and all the other noises in the room. All right, so let's get started. Let's give it up for Saya. He's first one inside of the Shared Your Music section. Hope you guys had a good weekend. And let's try to get this started. You have to do a sample flip and enjoy listening. Yeah, man. You still got it. All right. I still got it.
Young girl don't want that back calling me splurge. Let me jump right off the curb. Make this right fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, don't know what you heard. Crank up the phone, I swear. Keep me a stick if they purr. Young girl don't want that, they working my nerves. I'm about to pull us a serve. Fucking this bitch like a perm. Smack on the back of a perm. Ice, the bird. Shitting on all you little turds. Can't take that dick when she turn. In my own lane, we can't merge. So with no hands, you can learn. Let's see how much you can earn. Why me go big like the worm? And I ain't smoking no shirt. I'm in the beat with P-Ladies. QP, ski. I love my bitches, it's pretty. They showing their titties, it's up to the ceiling. Holla, I run through a million. I rock with a really, let's fuck on a billion. I'ma get down to the gritty, then fuck up the city, the home of the villain. Ecstasy, wonderful feeling. Smoke out the pound when I'm chillin'. Trappin', I made me a killer. Look, I got everybody wishing. I hope you play your position. I don't want nobody listening. I see the whole precision. Give it my only decision. Young girl don't want that back calling me splurge. Let me jump right off the curb. Make this right fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, don't know what you heard. Crank up the phone, I swerve. Keep me a stick if they purr.
Yes, sir. Let's give it up for Saya. Very, very dope. I like the those horns in there, man. Where'd you get those horns from? Alan T's in the building. What's good, man? Good to see you in here. Right now, we're just going through the Shared Your Music stuff, and we're gonna get into the sample flip really soon. But yeah, one more time, let's give it up for Saya. All right, we're gonna get into Vice Envy. Let's give it up for Vice Envy. Vice, very nice. You almost at that stage to where I think you should try to start finding some acapellas to throw inside of your tracks like Saya kind of does, just so you can kind of hear how someone would sound on your tracks. I think you're just about there to where artists will definitely want to purchase the tracks and do all that good stuff. But um, you got to find pockets for the artists. You want to have them have enough space so they can actually get on the track itself. And the only way to do that is actually to throw a verse on there and kind of feel how the person would actually react to your track. So whoever your favorite artist is right now, try to find some acapellas or go to that, what is that, a La 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 thing, and just kind of take off the beats for them and put the vocals on there. I think that'll uh, make you feel a lot more comfortable when you're actually making the beat, and it gives you a lot of space in there as well. And one more time, let's give it up for Saya. That's what's up, Saya. I said give it up for Vice. I'm sorry, I said Saya. I was thinking Saya because he said he put this sample of Leaf Fields. Okay, that's what's up. That was a dope horn though. All right, got one more for Saya. Let's give it up for Saya. That was like the first track I've heard where it didn't necessarily match with you, Saya. I don't know what's up with that one. That one was a little different. It sounded a little off in something. Maybe the key of the voice was off from the key of the actual flip that you did, but it was a little off. But the beat was dope. Still, the beat was dope. All right, we're gonna go to Hanabi here. Hanabi taking us on a trip.
Sigue gozando, manos arriba.
Let's give it up for Hanabi. I was getting a little scared there. I wasn't expecting that switch up like that. That was a dope switch up. The beginning part, the drum sound like they don't really match your melody, so I would definitely be careful with that. So like the snare doesn't feel like it's in the right place or hitting in the right place in the beginning part. But that second part, definitely fire. Let's give it up for Hanabi one more time. I have no idea what this is. Bandcap. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Sorry, Solik. Usually we want to do like an MP3, maybe a wave, even like a SoundCloud, but this is probably going to take me out of Discord to actually play it, so I won't be able to play that during the live. I will check it out later though. All right, so seeing that we are all here, let us get ready for the sample flip for the month. Hope you guys really, really enjoy all the things that that we're doing here on the server. Make sure you guys are leaving some fire emojis. Let me know you're ready to hear some sample flips. AC, yeah, that was yeah, he did some dope stuff at the end there, man. Beginning part, I don't know. I was a little on edge there. I was like, I don't know if this is cool or not. But that second part, straight fire. All right, let's go to the sample flip submissions. Got a couple of them in here. All right, so I guess I should start saying what we do here. So sample flips are done every month. I do one every month. Usually there's a prize at the end of it. I do choose a winner. We send the samples to the sample flip folder. So we have this Let's Flip stuff here. And here is where you would actually hear the sample flips. So I have some for like almost every single month. And usually the one at the bottom is the one for the current month, which is July. Right, so I'm going to play the samples and then I will go through the actual sample flips. All right, and that was the first sample. Here's the second one. All right, and that was the second sample. Plenty of stuff in there you can definitely flip. So let's get into the submissions and let's get started. AC said, yeah, I agree with the drum, slightly different pattern. Yeah, I think the first part definitely needs another pattern or something on there just to make it fit a little bit better. All right, so let's get into the flip. And the first person we have here is Low Cuts. give it up for low cuts. Very nice. All right. Hey, low cuts made it just in time. Good job, man. Nice flip. I like the way you did the second part. I like you added like some nice reverb and panning on there. Really cool. Good job, man. Let's give it up for low cuts one more time. All right, let's get into the next flip. And this is AC. Yes, sir. Let's give it up for AC. Yeah, low cut says everybody flip was fire. I thought that was pretty nice. I like the second part really much, or should I say a lot. That little Caribbean vibe at the end there. Pretty dope. All right. First sample 140 D minor. Hope you enjoy. And this is Vice Envy.
Vice Envy.
Good Lord. Let's give it up for Vice. Felt like I was watching a movie. Very, very nice, Vice. Very nice. Um, yeah, that just happened. All right, Loka said you did yours in Ableton Live. There's no way you could have done that in Reaper. Are you kidding me? Ah, what are we using inside of Ableton Lite um, that helps you out the most? What is helping you out the most in Ableton? Yeah, that was a nice bass line, AC for sure. All right, let's move along. And for the last flip of the night, we have Alan T in building. All right, it says he used the first sample, so let's hear what we have. Yes, sir. Let's give it up for Alan T. Man, you guys came with some fire this time around, man. Really, really enjoyed that one. It was quick chips for me and the stick effects. Hmm? Are you talking about a beat or are you talking about like Ableton? All right. So yeah, so this is probably gonna be pretty tough to decide. So who do you guys think got it? This one might be a little tough. All right, so let's go to the chat. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Who you thought won this one? Which flip did you like the best? Let me know inside the chat. Ah, quick chops and the stock effects. Okay. Did you say Hanabi? He's not even in it. He has no submissions. All right, that's what's up. All right, I guess we should try to figure out who is the winner here, huh? All right, so let's see what it boils down to. All right, Mark L says Alan T for the W. All right, so let's pick a winner here. All right, and the winner is Vice Envy. It was really tough between him and AC's. I gave Vice the slightest of edge just because of the mix was a little better. That was it. Other than that, those two were definitely neck and neck. But yeah, so really, really, really good job on the flips, guys. I appreciate you guys for even coming here to work on the flips at all. I'm trying to figure out a way to have you guys have a little bit more fun inside of the server. See who is actually, see something that we can do to make it a little bit more exciting inside the server. We try to do the weekly sample flips, but that didn't seem to really work the way that we kind of wanted it to. So I'm gonna try to propose something to where we do have you guys like make some samples, and then we'll do like a flip for like a community flip kind of thing. So basically everybody will submit samples into the, like, I guess a sample folder. I'll probably make another channel or something for that. So everybody will make a sample. The best sample, I'll have you guys vote on the samples itself. The best sample will get flipped for the next week, and then we'll kind of go over, the flips that were actually made inside there. I think that's should have some, some fun things to it. Everybody can kind of be involved at the same time, but that's just something that I'm thinking about that may be on the table. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Because I really want to, the community to kind of grow a lot more than it has been. Um, More interactions with you guys. What do you guys want to do? As far as the server is concerned, what do you guys really want to learn? Like, is it like what's holding you guys back the most? You feel? Is it like your mixing, your sound selection, your drums? Um, you know, are you trying to like pitch to artists? Are you just, doing this for fun? Like, I want to kind of get to the bottom of what everybody's ambition is for this. All right, that's what's up. Okay, that sounds good to me too. So yeah, so I want to kind of, build a actual community. So people, when they come in here, or when you guys come in here, you have some place to kind of, express whatever you're trying to do. Because man, I mean, it's a whole lot of you guys in here, but I don't see that many people participating. So it kind of makes the server not as fun as it can be, right? But yeah, I think it all boils down to what you guys are really trying to do. Like I said, are you trying to, look for artists to actually get onto your tracks? Are you looking for like major placements? Are you looking to do like TV, film, movie kind of stuff? Or are you just trying to do like, beats for fun? Do you want to do it for video games? Let me know what you guys are really trying to do. And hopefully I, can help you somewhere along the way. I have my fingers in almost everything when it comes to entertainment. So, because I do, all my own editing, do graphics, mixing, mastering, running channels, um, TV, film placements, all that good stuff. And that's why I kind of did the wins section inside the server as well. Because, if you guys have like any kind of wins, like, just say you put a beat up on, a BeatStars page, or you built your own website, anything could be a win. So that's why I put the win section inside of the Discord, so you guys can actually have some place to go and kind of let people know what you're up to, what you're doing. All right, but Low Cut said is mixing for him. Um, it's kind of hard to narrow down the mixing of what kind of mixing are you doing? Like, what are you already doing? So, like, if you listen to your track, let me see. All right, so you hear your drums are a little further in the back. Like, I have a technique that I use when I'm usually mixing stuff. I actually learned this from Illmind. If you're not sure who Illmind is, he is a producer who has many plaques. He's worked with a whole bunch of different artists. Um, I actually did a camp with him at one time, and he was explaining how he mixes all of his stuff. So usually he'll have like his sounds never go like pretty much above, I think it was 20 dB. You have your lead sound, which is can go over to 20 dB, and everything else should be under that 20 dBs on your when you're measuring your sound. Your loudest thing should probably be peaking around -8 dB, and that's usually like your kick or your snare. And that'll definitely help you to kind of, minimize how your mix will actually sound. So you know that you're not peaking anywhere and everything is still at a good level. So then when you actually add your limiters and your mastering plugins on there, that's when it'll boost it up and everything will sound cohesive together. That's probably the easiest way to kind of start learning how to mix stuff and get everything leveled the way you want it to be. Uh, Chris Roberts, you said you would love to get your foot in the door for movies, TV, videos. Don't know how to get in, as it sounds super competitive. Um, I'm gonna tell you that it is competitive, but it's kind of like a wide open door thing. See, the thing about TV and film is you have to have patience. Like, I don't care who you are. Even if you go into TV placement and you get a placement tomorrow, you still have to like wait. It's like a waiting game. So I've had several placements from last year that I'm just getting paid for like this last quarter. So like it's a waiting game. Like you definitely have to have patience if you're gonna go that route to the TV film world. You have to be able to crank out stuff when they ask for it. It's better to have a specific lane that you want to go into. Uh, it doesn't matter, necessarily what lane that is, but you have to pick like a lane that you know that you can knock out, so you can say that, hey, I'm a professional at this. I specialize in hip hop beats, or I specialize in pop beats, or I specialize in EDM. So it's better to have some kind of specialty so that when you're approaching the libraries or supervisors, that they know exactly what you're kind of aiming for. It does take a lot of research. I personally think that you should research your libraries if you're going to do that route. Study what the libraries that you want. If it's a specific TV show that you really like and you really think that your music will fit on there, you can go to IMDb. That's the name of the site, IMDb. And what that site is, it'll tell you like all the movies and TV shows that are out there. You can go and try to find the show, and then you can find like who like the music supervisor is, and that way you can kind of get your to know who's in charge of the show. Uh, and you can there's another site, I can't remember the name of it, where it tells you basically what was actually played kind of on those shows. Um, like what style of music. You can see what style of music was actually played on those shows. So, but IMDb is a really good resource for you to use for sure. But it is competitive, but then again, it's not because a lot of people will like submit like 4 or 5 tracks and then never go back there. Like, so while I'm not getting any placements, I only submitted 4 or 5 tracks. And for a TV film, it is a numbers game. So you have to keep consistently putting stuff in the library. So I suggest to do albums. An album could be anywhere from 8 to 10 tracks or songs. It doesn't have to be, complete songs. It could just be instrumentals. But you have to learn how to format for TV film, and that's where a lot of people, I guess, make a mistake because they think, oh, I have all these beats on my hard drive. I'll just throw, you know, a good 10 dope hip hop beats together and send it to the library, and they like keep getting rejected. And the reason that is because they don't have the format down for it. But yeah, I want to try to do um, more like talks about the TV film stuff, but I'll probably put it as like a members thing on my YouTube, just so because I don't want everybody just to be in there and not, really there for that, because then I feel like I'm just wasting my time and energy. So I may do that for next month. So definitely look out for that. I might do the pay for it, and then for the YouTube, it won't be much, probably like $4 or $5, something like that. $4 or $5 a month. We'll have like talks. Um, I help you guys out as much as I possibly can. Show you some formatting things that you can do to kind of get stuff going. I'll probably go over a brief and what a brief is, what they're looking for, how I usually structure or start or set up my tracks, stuff like that. Close to doing live show for sure. Trying to figure that out. So do you have a AC? Do you have an artist that you're doing? Yeah, Illmind is definitely a really, really cool dude, man. Like I met him several times. Every time I meet him, he's just open. He's not like bougie. Like I've met some producers that were kind of bougie and they just yeah. Because there was one time I went to a conference and back then I had a beat CD and I had some CDs to give out to the producers just to let them know I'm trying to do this. And yeah, next thing I know, I saw one of my CDs on the floor, and I'm like, that's just great. So I know there are a lot of producers that don't really care about other producers, so you definitely have to be careful about that. Vice made it. Hey, what's good, Vice? And guess what? You got the W, man. Yes, you missed the whole thing, but you did get the W. I'll hit you up in the DM a little later on, and yeah. Right now, I'm just talking with you guys for a bit, and we'll probably jump off of here soon. I was doing a suggestion that we can probably do like a community kind of sample flip. So basically, for one week, I'll have you guys submit samples and have you guys vote on which sample is the best, and the one that has the most votes will go for the next week, and everybody will actually flip those samples and then we'll probably do a live something like that to kind of put it all together. But it's just something so we can kind of get the community a little bit more involved. I see you guys in here, but there's not much going on, and I want it to be something where you guys come in here, have something going on, something to actually do. The weekly flips didn't seem like it was something that everybody wanted to get involved in, so I think that one would be a little bit better, so everybody can be involved in it some way, form, yeah, some way or form. So yeah. All right. Uh, my friends and I wanted to get stuff set up. Um, we do some jams on some keyboards. Stuff's gonna mostly play drums. We're gonna jump on to each other's stuff. Oh, so you're doing like a live show, real live shows, like actually instruments on stage kind of thing. That's really cool, man. That's something that I couldn't do. I don't play an instrument. I did. I used to be an artist. I say used to be because I haven't done it in so long. Um, I used to go and do shows all over the place, man. I was in South by Southwest. I was at A3C. Um, yeah, man. I was like all over the place, spreading my music. I had CDs. Um, my boy, he had flash drives. Like he had a wristband flash drive that he was giving out to people. He was like so ahead of his time. It was so dope, man. Um, and it was like basically you just unhook it from your arm, plug it into your computer, and you have like his like album on there and other links to get to all his like merch and stuff like that. It was super dope, man. I had a lot of good influences around me um, that helped me out for sure. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I'm gonna try to implement it. We'll see what happens. I've got to make another like little community thing for it or tab or whatever you want to call it. Oh, okay. So okay, I see what you're saying. So you're basically gonna do like a live show, but it'll be like a streaming thing for like your YouTube or whatever. That's a really cool idea, man. I've seen some people do something like that, but um, I haven't seen like a whole band kind of thing put together. You know what I'm saying? AC holding out on us, man, for sure. He does live shows. That's what's up. Um, See, that's the thing about you just never know kind of what is going to be. Like it does matter what you get a placement on. If you get like a Hulu or like a Netflix placement, those don't really pay out that much. But if you get like NBC, ABC, like the primetime network stuff, they pay pretty good. Um, HBO actually pays pretty good. I had a couple of those placements on there, like VH1, NBA TV, NBA TNT itself. Um, though those kind of pay pretty good as well. But it just kind of matters what you land. You definitely want to get something that's going to be on repeat, and so you can always steadily get your royalties. And that's another thing you got to make sure you have set up is your pro, ASCAP, BMI, or CSAT. One of those three you need to have set up for sure. Even if you're just doing beats or whatever, I would say definitely get it set up. It is something that is required almost, I would say. And that way you can get your writers portion, and you can also set up a publishing as well. So all that stuff is all combined in there. So I mean, if you guys really want to have a sit down, I do have one-on-ones. We can just go and talk about however you want to set stuff up. Just go to my website xelohh.com and just set up an appointment. We'll sit, talk, set everything up. But I think the YouTube thing is a little bit easier, and that way I can do a lot more with you guys, and it'll probably be a little bit cheaper as well. But we'll see. I'm planning on these things to happen, but we'll see what happens. I can't make any guarantees right now. Oh, okay. So just gonna be two dudes. Okay, cool. And we're in a band. Oh yeah, that man, that never fails. Never, ever fails, yo. That's why I wonder sometimes when I see like these big groups, like how do they stick together, yo? Because there's times where I had like a little team and that fell apart completely. Then, then I had some people that wanted to manage me, and then another dude was supposed to be like the front man. He was supposed to be the bank behind us. So I had um, a nice little setup, but everybody started getting flaky, and it all fell apart. So it's kind of hard to keep everybody together. That's mostly why I do almost all these things by myself now, because every team I've tried to put together, it kind of fell apart. So I want to make sure that, if I want to do something, I just go and do it. I don't have to wait on anybody. I don't have to ask any permission. I don't have to do any of that stuff. Uh, take my flip and make a track. Also, yeah, man, you can do whatever y'all want to with these samples, man. These are royalty-free samples, as they would say. I'm just, like I said, I'm just having fun with this, you guys. I'm just glad you're here along for the ride. You know what I'm saying? All right. So you say you're in the UK, Chris? Okay, cool. The UK does have their own PROs as well. If you're trying to do, a TV film kind of thing. So basically, what you want to do is try to look up PROs in your area in the UK. I don't remember what it's called. Um, I've heard people talk about it. I just can't remember what it's called right now. But yeah, just look it up and see what they have. Uh, I believe you can still register with like BMI as well, even though you're overseas. I think they still allow you to kind of register with them. But definitely just check it out. See if that's something that you would like to do. I mean, I want you guys to help me out too. That's why I have the idea box. But I mean, there's nothing that's been really coming up. So I'm trying to just make the community a little bit better. Make sure people are, coming in there having fun, because that's pretty much what it's all about for me. When it's not fun anymore, then I probably won't do any of this. It has to be fun. Well, all right, guys. I don't want to keep you on here. An hour for the stream should be long enough for you guys. Uh, Once again, congrats, Rice Envy, for the W. Like I said, I'll probably be hitting you up in the direct messages, and we can get that shirt sent out for you. You forgot about the idea. Hey, man, it's there, but no one really uses it. No one uses the wins, really. I think there was like one wins in there. The win should be like every day somebody should have something in there. I just finished flipping a sample, or I just made a beat, or I just made a sale on BeatStars, or I just submitted to a library, or anything. So that's what the wins is there for. So you guys can kind of express what you're doing in the community, can kind of see what's going on. All right, Alan T, appreciate you, man. All right, that's what's up, Vice. I'll see you guys on the next one. I really appreciate you guys for stopping by. And like I said, once again, thank you for watching the channel. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for joining the Discord and having fun with me. But next month, we should have another sample flip. So if you're interested, if you're just watching this live stream and you want to get involved with the sample flips, definitely join the Discord. The link should be below in the description of this video. And then even if you don't want to do the sample flips and you want to just kind of get your songs heard, you can go into the share your music section on the Discord. And anytime I go live, I usually go in there and just play the music that's in the shared your music section. If you want feedback, we also have this area here that's called Feedback Corner. So if you have just like an idea, you want somebody to comment on it, and like you don't feel that your drums are hitting right, you can put it in there like, hey, this is what I came up with, but it may be missing something. It may need a better mix. Let me know, the direction I should take with it. And people in the community should help you out. I'm usually in there as well. I usually check the server like 3, maybe 4 times a day. So yeah. So with that being said, I guess this is the end of the video, and I hope you guys have had fun And once again, it's your boy, X.E.L.O. Till next time, people. Peace.